We mentioned the 5 by Edwards.
Minnesota was doing a great job of defending Joe Ingles, too, who in 1 of 9 as Josh Okogie makes him pay.
McDaniels able to get into the paint. Gobert decides not to challenge, and McDaniels will take the flush in Salt Lake on Saturday. But he was so good with his length. That was the thing Quinn Snyder talked about before the game tonight, Jim, as it was how the Timberwolves, their length and how disruptive they can be.
Playing with energy and effort, and as Quinn Snyder mentioned, the length of Minnesota's defenders, including Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns, by the way.
Wow. Ingles able to hit a tightly contested 3. I wouldn't put it past Josh Okogie to make it a tough battle.
Oh, he almost got a pick 6 right there. And it cost him because he goes for the steal and Ingles gets left wide open. Just the Utah Jazz have played a ton of zone here early on. D'Angelo Russell is a zone buster. So he used length against Jordan Clarkson, and it worked pretty well. Whether it was Juancho, Jaden, or Vanderbilt, they had length against him, and it really did pay dividends. As
McDaniels, no. Able to fight for the rebound, though. Juancho, straightaway 3. Sat out of the league, waiting for the right opportunity, and signing on with Utah, probably a pretty good idea.
Yeah, he's got Utah Jazz DNA, and there's no doubt. I was wondering where you were going with that. Because I know his name is Mike Conley Jr. As Juancho just cans a 3. That was a thing of beauty. Points off turnovers. When you look at their game log and you sort for points off turnovers, Dave, they're 5 and 6 in games where they have 23 points or more.
The win on Saturday was one of only 2 comeback wins when they've dug themselves this big of an early hole. Ilyasova gets it away as the clock expires, and no question it was out of his hand on time. Ilyasova long 2, and he's able to drill that. The biggest overall comeback was an 18-point comeback by the Knicks at the Garden. Naz Reid, a lot of English on that, gets it to go. Utah led this game by 18, so they do come up with the basketball. Russell trailing the play, hits the 3.
Momentum shifts.
Clarkson. Vanderbilt did a nice job to make Clarkson give it up, but Ilyasova able to hit.
So they're just daring him to hit open shots.
A chance for an and 1 here. Juancho has really been a man on a mission. Edwards gets all the way to the rack, follows his own miss. Towns there for the offensive rebound, and then I don't know if that was the 3rd try or the 4th try, but it ended up being the charm either way.
I just like to see Utah have to work a little bit. I mean, to take a guarded long 3 like that.
That ends a run of 7 straight missed shots by Utah. Shave off 5 points. A 5-0 run during that stretch. Edwards finally gets one to rattle in.
Thank
you. Lead the league. He's 3.38. Russell out of the corner. Falling out of bounds. D'Lo able to connect. And now they have a chance to get it to 1 or possibly tie. Edwards for McDaniels. Russell hoists it over Ingles, and we are tied. Brand new game here at Target Center.
The Town strip leading to the last 3-point shot by D'Angelo Russell.
D'Lo, this one deep, and he hits it from Brainerd.
And still operate. Normally go at 8, and that's what they do.
Russell gets Conley to fly by, and D'Lo has another.
Ricky Rubio is 0 for 4 in the game, and he has not scored yet.
And they get an easy bucket, does Utah, to start this 3rd quarter. They watch him, the way this Timberwolves team has been playing, fans are going to be a lot prouder rocking that new merch, knowing the future is looking awfully bright for this franchise. Conley dumps it off for Gobert.
Is Ricky traveling? I mean, Rudy's just completely walking with the basketball.
Conley draws the foul, and one from Mike Conley as the Jazz go back in front. Okogie backs it out with Gobert on him. Edwards gets by, and Ants can't climb the Stifle Tower. He gets around him there.
With Bogdanovich, Rudy Gobert just playing center field. Trying to get Josh Okogie as a cutter, did a great job there. So Towns is being fronted by Bogdanovich.
He's looking for number 5, and that deserves a high five. That was impressive.
Or be in the play-in game and somehow get there.
Yeah, I don't think Quinn would want to see the Timberwolves in the playoffs. Towns drills a 3, and finally in double-figure scoring for Cat. We still got a long ways to go. Timberwolves trying to add to what is already their largest lead of the game. Towns able to get the finish there. A little finesse by Cat. So flares out to the three-point line. Rubio on the attack. And Ricky saw something there. He said, I'm going to go, and it pays dividends. Neal finds Ingles in the corner. Rubio comes in for a rebound. Timberwolves are winning on the glass, and they're winning on the scoring column. Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, that was fun.
Has 9 offensive rebounds in this game, but they only have 5 second chance points to show for it. Minnesota gets another takeaway here.
Russell for Edwards. Oh, Ants bury, they're dead.
He made the play, but it was definitely it was risky.
Russell. Oh, you got a little lift on that finger roll. Towns steps back behind the three-point line. That was ridiculous.
What a difficult shot that was off the glass.
Well, and more importantly, Jim, when the Timberwolves were really struggling in that first quarter, it was Juancho that kept them afloat. Timberwolves have 44 bench points. Clarkson.
And Minnesota just running guys off their line left and right.
Conley with the floater on the baseline. They have put them up, Jim. They've mostly been contested. They're 11 of 46.
23.9%.
Reed gets another one, and Nas a chance to finish off a three-point play.
It's too bad, because he was making great plays out there, hustle plays. But Karl Anthony Towns comes back in. This lead is tenuous now with Utah making a push. There's honest, too, because now Rudy Gobert can't just zone up.
Jim Towns with his 23rd 2010 game of the season. And Niang with the answer.
They're going to switch up here for the baseline out of bounds.
Jim, they did reset the shot clock. Edwards meets Gobert, or Niang, excuse me, gets the contact. And Ant's going to go to the line for the Ant one.
Angelo. Mike Conley is one of their best players in clutch time.
Had been 5-1 on the season in the 6 games they played without Mitchell. Ingles for Gobert, and we are tied. It's a 10-0 run by Utah. Russell drills the 3, and the Wolves needed that. Russell keeps Conley on his hip, finds Edwards, and Ant able to finish that time. Conley looking for the lead, drills the 3 with 5.9, and Utah goes back in front. Ricky.
Who's switch all of it. Oh my goodness.
Gets it to D'Lo all alone, and D'Lo for the lead.
Complete mix-up by Utah, just trying to keep Towns from catching the basketball. Hands.
Ingles gets it into Conley. Conley. And how about the effort by McDaniels? He comes in and steals the victory for Minnesota.
Wow.
And the drought is finally...